How's it, everybody? Welcome back into... I forgot to empty the tin jar. Okay. I think I should do that right now as we speak. But how's it, everybody? Welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Ikeda Nui, and today we're gonna be doing something. We're gonna be back and doing another live art stream today. How's everyone today? Now, let's see. For those of you who are not in the know, we are going to be doing, we have done our fair share of, hey there, Yetterglass, how are you doing? Oh my goodness, Shats! Excuse me? Okay, hi! Hi there, everybody. Welcome from Shats Raid. How are y'all doing? I'm Ikeda Nui, and you guys have just caught me in time. Oh, Boy Splatty, hi! Welcome into the inn! Oh, honey, no! Chad, no! Please!
It's beginning already?
No! I don't want another poop toss! No! Oh, no! Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, hello everyone. Oh, thank you. Thank you everybody from Inverted Shadows stream. Welcome into the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Ikeda Nui, and we're about to do an art stream today. We're gonna do a commission stream. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna do that right now. That's better. And since somebody redeemed that.
Honey, you just got fainted.
Okay, before I forget, I'm gonna do the Nya redeem. Nya! Okay, I guess that should do. Alright, before I forget, we're actually gonna be doing a stretch. Okay, okay. It's a part to stretch before.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, thank you for the sub! Oh, thank you!
Let's see.
Thank you so very much! I appreciate it! Okay.
Hey, listen.
Oh god! No, please! No, don't throw me the pool, please! Please! I just started streaming!
Let her get started on her art, guys. Come on.
Okay, so, let me see. We just got started. Honey, I think your echo is on when it comes to your stream. Oh, thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so now that we're here, I think it's about time we finally get to work. As you guys can kind of see, this is my big compilation of all the commissions I've ever done, and now we're gonna work on the last of these commissions I got in my list.
The safer work ones, anyway.
Yep. Ignore that pink box. Ignore it. Just ignore it. So let's see. We're gonna paste that art right over there, and this is gonna be our template for our work.
Oh, someone joined.
Oh no! Oh, 2 boys in the cup. Okay, two plushies, 1 cup. Hold on. I can fix this.
Why is it always us, Germ? Why always us?
Hold on.
I mean, I'm not sure why you keep on ending up in here, but
I got this.
yeah,
I got this. Oh,
I will be with you online
Welcome into the inn.
in about 15 minutes or so, just waiting to make sure the power doesn't actually go out at the last moment.
That's the thing.
Yes, it's fun dodging it. Oh, by the way, I may have this problem tomorrow as well, which might be an issue for the Monster Hunter stream.
Oh dear.
Yeah. kind of getting sick of this.
Well, at least this won't be a problem once you move.
Yeah.
You do realize how the thing you said sounds very weird with two boys in a cup. Don't take it out of context! Please don't take it out of context! Please! Don't take it out of context! Don't take
Listen, we are all from the generation that had to endure that. I'm just the one lucky bastard who never actually made the mistake of seeing it.
Yeah, I never saw it either. Like, as soon as I heard people were going, like, just reactions and just going, like, oh, disgusting to it, it was just a case of, yeah, I know my battles. I ain't being part of this one.
I never actually saw that infamous video too, but even I ignored it.
Yes, the closest thing I can say to having seen it was a Gmod skit where the smoker shows it to the boomer. It doesn't end well.
What?
It was part of, I think it was the Gmod Stupidity Gmod series.
You mean the Gmod Idiot Box? Oh, that was a trip and a half.
No, there was a different one called to Gmod Stupidity.
I never heard of it.
Neither have I.
I'll have to look it up. Chances are you may have actually seen it, but I'm certain it would have either been Idiot Box or the Stupidity.
Also, hey there, Danny Lockhart. Welcome back into the inn.
And immediate.
What did I do wrong?
You gonna be okay, hon?
I think so. I mean, so long as I can concentrate into this commission.
Yeah, the pillows and the feathers are appreciated, folks, but this lass needs to focus and get some shit done.
We're gonna be drawing. Our commission today is going to be a client's character for Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, thank you, Bearwall. Thank you for the headbands. I appreciate it. What? What's wrong with this?
Nothing, I just snapped my neck.
Babe, careful, otherwise you might snap it to the point you can't unsnap it.
Honey, I'm already at that point.
Is this the only inn I know that lets you assault the innkeeper? I guess the payment helps with the medical bills. I think it
Yeah.
makes sense. I don't know. I think we kind of operate with the rule slapstick knows no gender, you know?
Yeah. Go on, break your neck. It'll be funny.
And cue the ending credits that is from I don't know. I can't remember.
Just go with JoJo. Go with what you know.
Okay, I don't know if I should make this bubble a little bit too big, but I'll see what I can do. I don't see why I made them too gifted, so I'll make them a little bit smaller. And before anyone before anyone makes a snide remark, she's gonna have a top that goes with it, okay? See? See? Look at that! Yeah, it's important to make the foundation. It's important to make the foundation. Wait, you didn't
Cole,
get a
what
new
are you
sub?
doing?
Didn't you get a new sub? Then the counter didn't go up. Huh. You know, you actually made a good point. I think I may have to fix that because by that point, I thought the sub would be a little bit filled or something. I don't know.
Cole, get down. Thank you.
What is our cat doing?
He's on top of the counters in the kitchen.
That reminds me. I don't think I've ever shown my client my link. Oops, I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, and...
Probably a wise move.
Yep.
also uploaded a photo of me trying to coax Blue out of my car.
No?
It's in the pets. It's in the cats and pets chat.
Coming. Aww. Look at him, wants to go into the car.
Wait, in the inn?
Hold on.
Yes, in the pets and animals chat.
I'm sharing this into the cat. I'm sharing this into the stream. Look at this boy. Look at this cute little boy.
Aww.
Yes, he's very adorable when he's not trying to grab hold of your arm. Yes, he likes exploring my car. The problem is I can't go anywhere if he's in it.
Alright. I think I'll give this one a little bit in the almond eyes as what this character portrayal is. Or slit-like. I don't know. I mean, she is a dragon. The client depicts that this character is a dragonborn. Now, for those who are actually not in the know, dragonborns are. Oh, hey gamer, hi, welcome to the inn. Thank you for the follow. If you want, don't be afraid to give me a sub too.
Chill.
Yes, Chiao Guts. Okay, yes, this character is a dragonborn, and in D&D, in the realm of D&D, Terrifying. Hi, welcome into the inn. Thank you for the follow. Actually, they're yes and no, Aisha Hakubi. Dragonborns are different from the basically lizard folk. Let's see. In the realm of D&D that is not like Skyrim, Dragonborns are basically what happens if they're kind of like a byproduct of what happens if somebody really is bold enough to well seduce a dragon, and said seduction.
Actually, hun, if I may,
Please, my knowledge is not all there.
to put things in comparison, yes, both lizard folk and dragonborn have draconic roots. That much is clear. That much is obvious, being that they're both scalies. However, while if you go with the lizard folk, they're more tribal, more savage, not exactly very helpful, unless you can give them something in return. Dragonborn are scalies as well, but more regal, more lawful, more very much good boys. As for their, I guess, the way they are born or the way they were initially created, for all intents and purposes, they're dimensional immigrants. At least that's how things go in the actual canon of things.
So, like the conjuration of the spheres.
You mean like from Inquisition? Or Witcher?
No, I meant.
I mean, you're not too far off, actually. Now that I think about it.
In fact, let me show you. Speaking of Dragonborns, I think the way that I'm designing with this character, she's pretty much, just maybe going the same direction that how I depict mine. And
Violetta?
Yep, Violet. Hold up, let me bring her up real quick. Not all Dragonborns usually come in D&D, your standard Dragonborn would look something in the likes of they have a dragon's head, but they will still have but they will still appear humanoid, if you will. But this is my rendition of what a person is who are Dragonborn. Meet Violet Heliotrope, and she is a Amethyst Gem Dragonborn. As you can tell from over there, she has the scales and the horns and the tail that directly ties her from her draconic ancestry. But she does have some level of human ancestry to go with it, such as the human skin and the nose and the scales and right over there in her torso. And it would also extend to here onto her legs. However, because she's not fully dragonborn, like she doesn't have like she's like 80% dragonborn, this kind of presents that she is flawed in her perfectionist family's eyes, more specifically her mother's, and hence why she wants to prove herself that she is a dragonborn in her own right. Also, hey there, Terrified and Soulfire. Thank you for. Hi there, and yes, I'm actually glad that you love her. I mean, it took me a while for me to get her design right. Even her weapon too, which is a combination of both a lute, a lyre, and a bow, a lyre bow, if you will.
I am
Meanwhile, in that same campaign, I'm just big boy with big X.
I mean, yeah. The thing is, I created this character more specifically in a Mario D&D game that Steve and I are a part of. And speaking of Steve's, this is his character. He is a Koopa Elite. He's playing as a Koopa Elite that is basically what Bowser is.
The same species, but a different subspecies, as I put it.
Yep.
That's a big boy.
He is a big boy. And Steve really does have a way on playing this guy.
I'm an asshole.
Yes, you are an asshole. But we can't say that word. We can't really say that word when it comes to the server itself.
Which, while I see why you did that, I think it's a very much a missed opportunity. How funny is it to hear fucking Bowser say shit?
Well, it's not. It's his server, his rules, honey.
I know, but just hearing like in a big rough voice, just Peach, what the fuck? You gotta admit that'd be hilarious.
Okay, let's see.
I was gonna say I'm interested now to see your take on draconic bloodline sorcerers.
You know, I have been thinking about that myself. Because I have a particular character who is a draconic bloodline sorcerer. But I will say that his bloodline becomes a little bit more apparent, that it's to a point that he starts kind of molting scales into his body.
Bolting?
Yep. Like
Yeah,
his,
so
like his skin,
my understanding.
like his
Sorry, go ahead.
like the surface of the skin is molting to make way for the draconic like scales that are growing out of his body.
Oh, molting! I thought you said bolting, like with a B. Like he was literally screwing scales into his body in some form of body horror.
Bruh.
No, he's not that kind of psycho. He's way too narcissistic to think that he would need improving.
I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Dave?
Exactly. In fact, that was the reason that I brought that up.
How is it that
I know.
Dennis is taking so long to realize that that he's molting and he's metamorphosizing? I'll never know.
This man is smart of mind, but dumb of ass.
I mean, the way I imagine it is that I don't think Doris could have ever imagined that this would be the outcome, and he's not exactly an expert on Dragonborn either.
So he's a himbo? Oh, no! No! Absolutely no! No, 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 no.
Look, let me put it to you this way. If anything, my boy Valen is the himbo. Darius is the exact fucking opposite. He is smart. Very much so.
If inexperienced with these sort of situations, like I said, he's never exactly dealt with Dragonborn before, and
I would only call him a himbo in the sense that he's naive.
That's fair.
At least, initially at least.
Yeah, that's definitely a fair commentary on him. But yeah, coming back to the sorcerer, the reason I brought it up is because I know that initially he has a very human look to him, and as time goes on, he basically develops a more and more dragon-like appearance, and I'm very interested to see what the end result of that is.
I think he was. I have been thinking that he's still. Given how I see Unda, that she's a Triton and she's a draconic sorceress. I mean, she's a shark Triton with draconic bloodline. I think I'm gonna go into a little bit of a route that he starts developing horns and scales. But he would still be like 80% human, but with 20% dragon scales. Sorry if we kind of bore you a little bit, chat. It's just that the thing about D&D is it's fascinating to create characters. Like, you can create them to be whatever you wish them to be. Sure that there's some levels of limitations, but sometimes those limitations make way for more opportunities in how to flesh out this character design. I mean, the moment you started creating characters for D&D, the harder it is to stop, because it opens up that well of infinite possibilities.
Yeah, when you're used to Gary's mod being your limitation, it seems like the world is your oyster by comparison.
I mean, I basically remodeled Scouted into a D&D character. I mean, most of you are who are aware of who I was back then in the 2010s. Most of you are aware of who Scouted is. Some of you, a smidge of you, might know who Scouted is. You want to know what she looks like now as a D&D character? This. Sure, she still has some level of hedonism in there, like she loves to drink, likes to fuck around and found out. But she also has her own goals. Like, she wants to uncover the mystery of her past, and how that said mystery is what ties her to her abilities. Because I kind of want to flavor Scouted as something in the leagues, or Madison as what her real name is. Yes, Madison. I want to picture Madison's actual ability. I think I picture Madison's class as something in the leagues of a warlock and barbarian mix, if you will.
Which is a little crazy to think about, not gonna lie.
Yes, Aisha, Scouted has evolved, and she is now, well, she's not just you might think she's just like a normal human, but nah. This woman is actually a fallen Aasimar. Okay, what the fuck was that?
That was me spooking you.
Honey, don't make me put you in the jar.
As for what I did, it was a set. Sorry, folks. That's all on me. Essentially, what I did was I played the first note of the sexy sax meme.
Phantomy, we're sorry that you just got here.
Angel people.
Yes,
Basically.
and a little no.
Essentially, instead of them being like half angel, half god, no, it's just a drop of celestial blood. That's enough, powerful enough to change a person's entire makeup, apparently.
Like, yeah, exactly what Steve says. If someone has 500 points, we can put them in the jar for her.
Yeah, I mean, you could, and I'd say, we can't say no to it, because, you know, I'm a man of my word. Who did it? It needs to go to the jar. Phantom A, I apologized already. I am sorry. I fucked up. I was not expecting it to be that loud.
Looks like I dodged a bullet.
Yeah. As for it being a recessive gene too refined, that's actually not a bad way to look at it. Slayer of... Bless you.
Oh, I'm so sorry if you guys hear that and get your ears.
Oh, I'm going in the jar, boys!
Oh, honey, I am so sorry. There. Mwah.
Well, rather you than me.
Oh, hey, your
Yep.
hat's a jar. Your hat's literally a lid, you know?
Yep. So from the jar, I do this as essentially reprimand and to make things even.
Do you have to?
You put me. I have to get some sort of revenge for being put in the jar.
You're going into the couch after this.
I'm already on the couch.
Does that mean you go to the floor instead?
Oh no, Steve is clipping through the floor.
Insert ragdoll Gmod sounds here.
No! Oh no!
Well, either that or you end up in the back rooms.
I'd rather be a Gmod ragdoll than the back room. I don't know much about the back rooms, but all I know is there's apparently some SCP level shenanigans.
Pretty much.
Shake the jar. Do not shake the jar. There are caltrops in here.
In before somebody points out that the back rooms could be an SCP in their own right.
Yeah, they could. Gracie.
Is
Gracie girl.
she being cute?
Yes, she's being very curious. I want her to come over here so I can pet her.
Aw, good, because she really was being an ultra snuggle bug yesterday to a point that she demanded that she kind of wants to be close to me, and, well, it's kind of hard for me to play the game while she is, that she wants to constantly be in my lap.
You know what?
It was fun.
Come here. Come here, Gracie. Oh, no, Ben! You're back!
Where'd you go?
Went under the bed.
Oh. I'm sure she'll come back. Give her time.
Man, I want to snuggle with my girl.
No. What about Joe? Oh wait, Joe is very shy.
Yeah, she's currently on the bed.
You mean Jojo, correct? The cat.
Yes. Joe that we kind of gave my character's namesake to, and lives with that said namesake.
Being a shy baby, yes.
She is a super shy baby. Like the moment I try to pick her up, when I try to reach for her, she would try to flee. Whenever I try to go to a new room, she flees. Whenever I try to get too close, flees. She kind of reminds
As
me
cats
a little
are prone to do.
bit. She kind of reminds me a little bit of my sister. But she makes the most cutest meow that you could ever hear. And
That's
weirdly, And weirdly enough, she really likes to be close to Cole.
They must have a kinship.
I mean, it's up to a point that earlier when I was trying to get myself dressed up because it was stupid cold, I find Cole and Joe nestled up right next to each other, and
Oh, what?
Hang on. I'm dealing with it.
Thank you.
Jojo Capizar Adventure. Do not shake the jar, please.
No, it's that, not that. We got bots in our street.
What?
There's bots.
I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it.
Thank you, because oof, nothing.
Is it?
Nothing summons my ire that when you thought you got new people coming into your nothing really strikes my ire than you got a new notification that you got someone following you, only to reveal that they're actually bots. If that doesn't snap any plate that I was holding in my hand at the moment in half, I don't know what would.
Something in your walls?
I mean, let's be honest. I want to take pride on my hard work. I mean, because sometimes imposter syndrome is really not a nice thing to handle with. And I really want people to follow me because they really are interested with my hard work. So whenever I see stuff like this that's happening, I got a new notification and only it's a bot instead, it feels like it's a bit of a slap to the face to me.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
I mean, I'm not the only one who feels that way, right?
Nah, I mean, I don't do content creation, so bots are sort of
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for. If you want, feel free to leave a sub too if you like.
Only if you feel up for it. I mean, we understand some people's financial situations aren't always the best. Bots are scalies? What?
Bots are scalies confirmed. That's an interesting take. Also, I am disappointed that your profile picture is not a demo pan.
Oh god.
Okay, let's see. It never happened to me, but I would like to have.
It is on YouTube.
People to replace by bots. Well, whatever floats your boat.
Okay. As far as I'm aware, let me just double check. Then, because I think I've paid all the bills.
Huh?
I think.
What's wrong?
I just paid the State Farm bill.
Ah.
And I was expecting to be paid today, but nothing has come in. Okay, I do need to pay Spectrum. Okay, give me a moment.
The joys of adulting.
Yep.
When I finally find work, I'm definitely gonna try my best to help out where I can.
And I would greatly appreciate that help. After all, okay.
Thanks for the phone. Thank you, Too Refined. Thank you for some. Oh, there it is. The first one to finally get the goal. Now the goal is finally moving. Huh.
Cool. Look at that.
It's just that, you might be wondering underneath the podium, what's that little goal down there? And, that there, my dear, chat, is a goal that is for, oh goodness, thank you! Oh my gosh!
Oh no. Okay.
Are we gonna have another? It's getting difficult to move in here.
Well, as I was
I
saying,
definitely dodged a bullet tonight.
as I was kind of saying, that goal over there is, well, it's for the next topic of cringe fiction, because aside from playing games and drawing for the stream, I actually do live readings here. From fan fictions to the next topic is going to be webcomics. And the next topic for cringe fiction is going to be an infamous webcomic that is called How I Became Yours.
Alright, oh, it's a Morris.
Oh, hey, Morris. Now, How I Became Yours, as I will briefly talk about, as I will briefly bring this up while I'm drawing, is a webcomic that hails from the era when Avatar: The Last Airbender is at its peak, and somebody wants to make a webcomic that is about that sets place after the canon timeline of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it's by a few years, where it actually focuses on the Zutara ship and what happens afterwards. It's basically a melodramatic soap opera levels of cringe.
Yeah, like, here's the thing about me with this, from what I've heard with this fanfiction, it does the whole Zutara thing, and, you know, I get it. I get that. There was a fair number of interactions with that pair. What I don't get is what they pair Aang with instead.
Okay.
Instead of him, you know, focusing on the air temple, making it better than ever was before, to the point where it's even bigger in Korra than it is in the current timeline. No! They put it with Toph of all people.
Yes, I shit you not, fans. I shit you not. In fact, let me actually bring a very quick sample on How I Became Yours. Okay? Let me just bring a very clear cut.
Wait, hold up.
sample.
Did you just say Aang and Toph?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Let me
So basically what you're saying is the Avatar is getting rammed by an
Real
Earthbender.
quick. This here, my dear viewers, is the cover of How I Became Yours.
Oh god.
Yes. Yes. Your eyes are not fooling you. That there is Aang and Toph. That there is Zuko and What's
I need a lot of unsea juice. I wish there was some available. We're fresh out. We are fresh out, and the people who keeps on sending us a fresh supply keep getting raided. We require adventurers as an escort.
But yeah, I will tell you this. I will not read that until the goal is met. Hence why that little cup. Hence why that. Ow! Okay. Ow! Stop! Okay. I'll say this again. I will not read that unless the goal is met. Hence why we got 6 new subs.
Bruh.
Oh, dude, I meant what I said. I'm not gonna read it until the goal is met, so you guys are okay. For now.
Yeah.
Cue the Among Us sound effect.
Oh no.
Wait, which one?
I hear a squeaky hunk. Well, that is from Morris because he came with his own soundboard. His own chaotic neutral soundboard.
Yeah. Speaking of, I've got that audio. The pilot audio thing. So, you want to hear it?
Sorry, what?
An audio teaser for the pilot thing for the CR169 thing. It's more silly shitposty wacky.
I think so.
Alright. I'll let her rip.
Good
Goodness me. This is turning out to be such a wonderful love story. A man takes his lovely girlfriend over to the cliff side to dance to slow jazz while wearing fancy clothes. I think I'm about to cry of happiness.
And now he just slapped his girlfriend on the ass. Well, I think I've had enough of that shit.
What you stalker horse shit and put me out! I'm Hong Kong Jack Ryder!
What the fuck?
The hell?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot more silly nonsense than the actual posted video teaser I put. Video teaser I posted.
It does sound a little bit silly, but at least I can take it well like a champ.
Yeah.
Alright, now let's see. How am I gonna handle the tail?
Well, if you've heard, heard the voice there.
That was
you know it is a little bit of a faded voice in the background there. You'll note it is Mr. Morrison and his girlfriend Chihiro dancing on the cliffside. And as you could hear, he's going, woo, butt slap. Giving his girlfriend a smack on the ass.
All right.
Likes it.
All bills are taken care of, at least for this month.
That's good. That's good. Let's see. Well, that last fanfic wasn't quite the story of all ages, that's for sure. Oh, you mean the one that the last fanfic that I read here into this channel? Or are you referring to something else? Or
The heresy incarnate, you mean?
let's see. How about a fanfic of Danganronpa but with VTubers? Danganronpa v Despair. That actually sounds cool, but
Until they start dying.
that and I wonder if I should make it a bit of I wonder if I should add that in the to-do list that I should really make I should do Danganronpa as the next game to play for my Twitch.
That would be interesting. It's been a long while since I've seen a Danganronpa playthrough. Just be aware that it is very much an 18 plus subject matter, both in terms of violence and trauma.
Trauma and mature themed contents. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the Danganronpa series as a whole.
But no nudity.
Oh lord, Harry Potter, Harry Lover, and the Voldemort. Oh no. But I think I think we may have to avoid. I think reading My Immortal was both a blessing and a mistake. Morris! Really?
Go to the bathroom, for Pete's sake, Mike.
Alright, now let's see what we got so far. I need to look into the reference that she, no, not she, what am I saying? The client gave me, okay. Copy image. Paste in the clipboard. Oh, we got a bit of a belly ring and scales, going on here. Don't know how belly rings work if you're a scaly type character.
I guess you need to pierce extra hard.
No more Harry Potter. Also, don't use the tip jar as a fart jar. Oh god, that's no. Is that a Taco Bell gong I just heard just now?
Yep.
How many sound effects do you have in your soundboard, dude?
Got several. about 150 and 76 in the other category. I've got so many.
I think the general question would try to be yes. Okay, let me see. Bracers need to be a little bit more oriented, more detailed. I'll make the gemstones match the ones that is from the loincloth and chest brace, I guess. Are any of the sounds a Rickroll? No, not at all, Yatterglass. I have my own my case of shitpost noises do not have a single Rickroll in them. That also goes well to the soundboard that is located down below of this channel's video. I swear, Morris is kind of like the clown zombies that is from Left 4 Dead 2. But I really love playing Left 4 Dead 2. How come I never noticed that game much sooner?
Because you were busy with other games?
Yeah, my head was so neck deep into Gmodding, I didn't consider giving Left 4 Dead 2 a chance.
Ah well, the nice thing about Left 4 Dead 2 is that even if it's graphically outdated, the gameplay has not aged badly.
What game should I actually get to play next? Portal?
Did you pick up Vermintide 2 while it was free?
No.
Oof.
No!
Is it?
No, was not
I can hear her on Steve Did.
Me, you little dickweed!
Hang on, let me see if I can fix this post haste.
Babe, what are you doing?
Okay, so
Oh, yes?
so the bad news is that you missed the free to keep for Vermintide 2. The good news is that if you're interested, it's 80% off.
80?
It's $6. It's the base game is $6.
You basically imagine Left 4 Dead except set in the Warhammer Fantasy universe.
And yes, honey, there is an elf. And she is sassy as fuck.
Let's see, what if you got yourself Cult of the Lamb where you can use the Twitch integration to have your Twitch viewers give you the things or be part of your cult? Huh. I haven't Cult of the Lamb did actually caught my eye, but I didn't get to get it while I got the chance. Maybe that's something I should actually add into the list.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be back in a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
But was it really that good when it comes to the Cult of the... Is Cult of the Lamb really that fun and good?
I've certainly heard good things about it.
Squatty Boy says yes.
Yeah, it's plenty fun.
It looks somewhat similar in terms of it being a... what do you call it? A similar genre to Binding of Isaac, at least superficially.
Really, I'd call it more of Left 4 Dead, but with RPG stuff.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it from like an outside perspective, but it seems to have that thing where like you collect resources in like the greater outworld, and then you go through a series of like dungeon-esque, dungeon crawling stuff in a similar perspective. to
Oh,
Binding
you're
of Isaac.
talking about the lamb thing. I thought we were still talking about Vermintide. My bad.
Oh no, I'm talking about Cult of the Lamb.
I'm talking about Vermintide because I'm maybe not Warhammer Fantasy, but definitely 40K.
Yeah, I'm not particularly averse to fantasy. I picked up Warhammer 2.
Warhammer Fantasy has its fans, and fair enough. You know, they can have that. If I want to go fantasy, I want to be, you know, cheerful, lovely, absolutely, you know, just that, fantasy. I go to Warhammer for 40k, for the grimdark, for the nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's me who made an exodyte for Warhammer. I've yet to
Yeah.
draw her out. Holy shit, I just remembered her. I'm suddenly whacked with immense amount of guilt.
I tried designing her in Hero Forge for you, but you were adverse to it.
I mean, Hero Forge is nice, but it's still limited in several areas, you know?
Honey, I mean, granted they're both human, but I was able to make both my Scion and my Krieger. My Krieger, which I'm actually fairly proud of.
Cut me some slack.
I need to... Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of ideas for Warhammer characters, but one being a squat, which I might consider remaking into... What do they call it? A Votan.
Oh, yeah.
One being basically an exiled celestial lion.
The Voltan, is this essentially Gideon reforged?
No, so his original plan was just a basic squat enforcer who was doing mercenary work, and his name was literally Simple.
Okay, let's take a look at this now. And we're turning off the base. Oh hey, that looks pretty good. Now let's scale her up a little bit. Hey?
Sorry, I'm just remembering this one thing I found that's on Twitter of Bowser from the new movie trailer.
Oh?
Just like essentially that first line he has of "open the gate" is essentially him saying "gate."
Oh yes.
You're-
That looks pretty good. Let me make some tweaks here and there on certain areas. Liquefy. We're gonna make some tweaks to her design. Fix up where we go. Oh, and then we'll start working on to the inking phase. Now the client has suggested that commissioned that this one will be a full detail. No, was it full details, or was it
Better check your commission.
Yeah, it is the top tier of the commission. So, as much as I want to make the background for her in this stream, I don't know how long we may have to go for. At best, we may have to end where we do the full details version of her, and I'll do the backgrounds offline. Because
Yeah, that's fine.
backgrounds takes a lot of work.
That's fair.
Even I have to know my limits. Okay, I guess that looks pretty good. Now then, saving that as we could. I thought for a second they had jiggle physics. Oh. Alright, off my phone and on the computer so I can see this character fully. Okay. Now then, it's time to work onto inks and expand that thing a little bit more. Okay. I'm okay. Forge hasn't reached that level of tech for jiggle physics. Yeah, unfortunately. And yes, the client, and yes, Phantomy, the client has asked for me to draw out their Dragonborn character.
Yep. And wait, why would Hero Forge need jiggle physics?
I was going to say it's technically just made for a 3D modeling. It doesn't need to do physics rendering.
Exactly. Like if you were making actual 3D models for like a show or a movie or something, yeah, sure, definitely. Why? Otherwise.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for the hydrate, Phantomy.
yeah. The problem is my OCD brain always wonders things like this. So
Both of us have logic brains. So I
kind
know
of comes with the territory when you're a software tester and programmer.
Sometimes I can't help but. Sometimes it's a little bit of a blessing and a curse, and I don't know which one is which.
And you mean?
having a logic brain?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, well. Yeah, OCD and ADHD is a bitch.
Alright, now we're gonna go and work on the inking. And I'm gonna try to learn back that one trick that I found in Twitter. I'm gonna see if I can try to do the thing where I'm gonna start it with everything with thick lines and on the point deeds to make way for the fixtures once I'm fully finished.
Ooh.
Whoa, honey!
Excuse you.
Excuse me. I'm okay.
I really can't wait for Thursday, where I actually do another art stream later down the line. And this art stream is going to be where I am going to be designing a character for D&D. Because yeah, like I said, like I brought it up earlier into the chat. The moment you kind of start creating D&D characters, it's kind of hard to stop.
Oh, I know this feeling all too well.
Yeah, I think for me I need to get in a few more games before it fully takes hold.
Then consider yourself lucky for the moment. Because Noel can tell you, I have a habit of tinkering with character builds in D&D. It is afflicting.
Well, for me, my approach is always more roleplay oriented, with the build aspect in terms of stats and that taking secondary priority.
I am very much boy.
Yeah, like right now, the last thing that's entered my head was changing up some things to see what Darius would be like as Artificer Wizard combo.
There goes Morris.
Rip. I think he's probably in the AFK chat.
I think he's busy with his own shenaniganeries in the back that, that the computer is just doing his thing to save him space. I don't know.
Maybe.
Saving Discord bandwidth. But yeah, the basic premise behind it was it gives some more dynamic thing than just a generic squishy wizard, because it wants to go down the armorer class for Artificer.
Ooh, yeah. I love the armor. It's fun.
I don't think I've actually shown you like the concept that I did for the the suit. Let me see if I've got that somewhere.
For those who
Oh, I
are
took a
not in the
screenshot.
know, Artificer is actually one of the new, sort of newer classes you can play in Dungeons and Dragons, where you actually get to make stuff that actually helps you out. It helps you out into the game. Going from alchemist that could actually handle with brewing and concoctions to armorers who can actually help make battle armors and bunch. Think Iron Man, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not all. There are also 2 more archetypes from the Artificer class that still also hold their own ground, such as the Artillerist, where they actually make their own Eldritch Cannon to help them deal with mad damage, or sometimes they will help out into the fight. Think the engineer from TF2 who made his own sentry. There you go. But said sentry has to be small or tiny. What is Ara Ara? That is kind of one of the you know how the Nyas redeem I did earlier, the chat? It's something
Same
similar
thing.
to that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is a poor joke.
Nay?
One time, there's this bar that has a tendency to get these weird clientele. One day, Julius Caesar himself walks into the bar, as if he never got stabbed, holds up 2 fingers, and asks, 5 beers, please.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it hurts.
Yes, it does.
Maris!
Snaps. Eat a honky one. Oh, look.
Yeah, Steve, I just sent you like a picture of the mock-up I had in mind for the Artificer styled armor.
Alrighty. Look. Ah.
Yeah, so I decided to give him a helmet, which was a mix of Corinthian style bronze helmets and the more modern take on the Mandalorian helmets. Then I decided to go with like metal bracer with a crystal built into it for the lightning power plus the ability to cast spells out of it.
Let's see, right now I recruited a few slimes to use for fusion fodder, but the stronger they are, the better the new monsters I will get will be. What's he referring to? What are you referring to, Danny? Is it Slime Rancher? Because
Let's see, scroll. Working on recruiting monsters for my DQM Joker team. I'm not entirely sure what DQM means.
Because I want to admit this, I've never played Slime Rancher before.
Nope.
At all. So I kind of feel a little bit, I feel a little
Confused?
bit confused, yet a little bit, I don't know what's the right word for it, but I feel a little bit, maybe a little bit left out.
FOMO?
I think so.
It's like about the Dragon Quest monsters, something like that.
You have played Monster Rancher before. No, but I've watched the anime of Monster Rancher. I still remember watching it from beginning, or from somewhat beginning to end, from the Monster Rancher anime series. I mean, sure, it's in the Filipino dub, but I was able to understand most of it.
You were so happy when you finally got that thing working.
I mean, I wish I had actually made that head pet emote before I got to work on doing my immortal. You know? Can you imagine the difference it would have made? How we had Dave and I had to go through reading cringe.
Yeah.
And it all started with the my shit that I showed about
What's my favorite monster? That's kind of a little bit vague, Phantom Man. What monster are you referring to about? Hey, listen.
In what universe as well? Because there's monsters.
The Dragon Quest Monsters. Joker is a rare DS game that cost me $42 and get into my local game store. From Monster Rancher. I think it's been a while, but that one undone like monster that Golem befriended is one of my favorite monsters. And I'm referring to that of the one in the anime. Also Tiger too. I forgot what's his name. I forgot what his race is called, but he's also one of my favorite characters / monster. Working on these sharp toe beans. Okay, we're doing okay so far, chat. I mean, yes, it looks messy right now, but this can be easily fixed once we got everything hunky-dory dandy. What was that?
Oh god.
Morris, was that you again?
That wasn't me.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Maybe by accident? I don't know.
Who did that then?
I am suspect of Mars.
Like maybe it was
Morris is kind of a little bit sus.
like maybe it was just a slip of the button. I don't know.
I swear I didn't play that sound.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure. I didn't even.
Bruh.
So what do you guys?
I mean, does that make it better or worse?
Well, somebody ripped ass into this inn, and it's gotta be one of you three.
Unfortunately, it's not me.
I guess we'll let this slide for now. Avoid. Note
to self. Avoid eating Taco Bell to avoid making noise so loud. Y'all heard from whatever y'all heard. Fair point, guys. Taco Bell is the heresy of Mexican food. I get it's what some people, that's all they have, and I pity them for it. Honey, given where we are, there are much better options for Mexican food for the same fucking price. Tell me I'm wrong!
Someone's gonna clip that eventually.
I like the quesadillas and the Baja Blast.
You have been tainted. You have been tainted and need to be cleansed.
No, what? No! Marius! Okay, that's it. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do a thing.
Just don't yeet me, please.
You! Yes, you! I am gonna take you and insert.
Oh god.
with me! And, in fact, yeet!
And the last thing we heard was, wait.
What the heck was that?
Yeah, thankfully Noelle is not in the place where the pillows go, so instead you hit Morris.
Hey.
Morris was in between those. No, what the fuck? No!
Morris? You are forgiven this once. Those are my puppies. Fuck off.
She's the one to grant me, but sure.
That's why I forgive you. This time.
Record Fox says, now I did it. I mean... I mean, there's a quote where there's the quote that don't shit where you eat, but dude, really?
I mean, does he eat here?
I mean, this is the inn. This is the Paper Plane Inn. This is the rest stop where everyone gets to whenever has a long journey ahead of them. This is their rest stop. I mean, it's located in the woods, and it's located in the crossroads between the in here in Calamore, you know?
Essentially a realm between realms.
But speaking of Wonderlands, I cannot I don't know which one actually makes me more nervous-sighted. I'm taking a little bit of a tangent. It's either the progress of making this lore comic that I'm doing. Hold on. I'm bringing you the sample comic page as we speak. It's either this lore comic that I'm making or the slow crawl progress of my Twitter challenge that I've made. And I'm gonna make this a little bit okay, I'm gonna make this clear for you guys. So far we have reached 15 tweets where it's enough to cover up the feet. Now, said tweet is actually this one that I've made. And I'm gonna plop this here and I'm gonna share it to you guys here in the chat. And so far, we're just a few retweets away to actually unhook the next level of the secret. I mean, if we go this one for 100 rounds, you finally get to reveal, reveal thy secret tweet bonus round as for that tweet.
That should be fun.
But yeah, this page, I'm currently working on this last night, and this is the Paper Plane Inn. It's not completely, this page is not completely finished because I'm trying to do dynamic shading and coloring when it comes to this. But yeah.
Pretty.
It is. It's not easy to pull this off, but it's but I know it's actually pretty fun to do. I don't know how I'm gonna pull off a mountain that's right close to the inn, but I'll pull something out of my butt.
I imagine It'll involve a different method of shading, probably without sharp lines on the edges.
I'll try to polish it up when I get the chance.
This is fair.
Let's see.
Goes.
Who is on
Hey,
guest?
Jay, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Currently doing this commission as we speak.
What are we working on?
My client has asked me to draw out their Dragonborn character.
Ooh, cool.
Okay, and so far we have reached the inking phase.
Nice.
It looks a little bit janked right now, but trust me when I say this, it will look a little bit better once we've tackled the rest of the details. How would you feel about Sonic?
How do I feel about Sonic? Oh yes, I I'm sorry. I realized that question was directed at you.
Well, I think Sonic is pretty fine, but I'm not a huge fan when it comes to I don't have much exposure when it comes to Sonic, the Sonic series growing up, save for a couple of few. But
It's the same with us.
I see.
The only real experience I have with Sonic is with a GBA game called Sonic Battle, and that was with me kicking the shit out of them.
Yep, I'm familiar with that one. That's where Emerald, another Sonic character, well, one of those limited time Sonic characters appeared.
Good boy, bot.
My experience was almost exclusively Nintendo. Started out with Donkey Kong and Pokemon Yellow and went Game Boy Advance from there.
I'm gonna admit something flipping weird. My exposure to one of the few things that I remember about Sonic is a couple of games here and there. I can't remember their titles, but I do remember watching a TV series that was from Sonic.
Yeah.
Which one? Sonic There's a few of them. Oh, Sonic Underground. That's a.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very. That one's more divisive in the community.
Yeah, that one where Sonic has siblings.
Well, for one, yeah, as described, Sonic has siblings in that one, and he's a prince, so that's already deviating from his lore quite a bit.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, there's no Amy Rose in sight either.
Yeah, no. Well, this was before they introduced Amy Rose in any cartoons or anything. And plus, at the time, since this was under Deke's tutelage, if any love interest came up, they likely would have attributed it to Princess Sally.
And then there was, who was the other controversial character from, what was it called? The Supersonic from that one comic series.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Sonic the Comic, that UK-based one.
Yeah, where basically like Supersonic, the power of the Triforce basically mentally corrupts him, drives him towards violence.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's turn that off so I can actually now fix on the inks.
And there was even a point where Sonic and Supersonic ended up separating. That was weird.
It was almost like a Venom Eddie Brock dynamic.
Yeah, sort of. Or a Jekyll and Hyde scenario.
Really?
Yeah. Fleetway Sonic was really weird.
That was it.
And then there was the Archie Sonic comics, which was the longest running for quite some time. Then there was, I don't want to talk about that lawsuit. It was messy.
Most are.
Yeah, but this one in particular ended up, like, it wrecked a lot of Sonic for the longest time.
That's not fun.
Makes me wonder if you're gonna have a field day when we get to watch Lythera's latest video where they did the Videl boss raid.
Oh.
Oh, I
Did
thought
the,
the latest video was in...
Did the Sonic Heroes come back in it? Because I remember in one of them they got wrecked.
Well,
that
they
one.
actually fulfilled their quota that if the video has 3 million views, Lee and his buds are gonna try fighting Sonic Heroes again. And
Oh my!
I got to see bits of the stream, and oh boy, it's chaotic.
Well, I mean Sonic and Chaos, that kind of go together.
I mean, like, they added a couple new things of what the raid boss is supposed to be about, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, if my memory serves right, they modded Videl with Gohan as Cream and I forgot what their cheese. Yep.
Cream and cheese?
Yep.
I'm gonna be back.
That's interesting.
Okay, Morris.
Cream and cheese. Interesting.
Yeah, as Videl and Gohan.
Okay, I'm interested. I'm curious.
They also got to play as Rouge into the game, but I don't know who Rouge is supposed to be modded as.
Ah.
Interesting. If I were to... let's see. If I were to do my personal pick for Rouge, she is more based on kicks, so I would probably mod her over Android 18 or something.
Alright.
Then again, 17 does help in some of her attacks, so maybe not.
They still kept they still kept Shadow as modded as Kefla.
That is true.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, it's so interesting because the green energy from Kefla actually works because of Shadow's connection to Chaos energy.
Foolishness. Double women makes the ultimate life form. I'm down.
Brother.
Later, Gohan. Wait! Oh no!
Let's see.
I'm
still working on that. Sorry. Go ahead.
I just made a quote that is from Lythero's video.
Oh, Phantom has a point. Rouge and Omega would be a good team up.
You okay?
Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. Maybe Tangle the Lemur could be like Majin 21 because they both have attack with the tail.
I still can't believe that was actually a thing. Like, how did Android 21 got bits of Boo into her system? Like, how does that work?
So according to lore, she's basically a combination of all three of Goku's previous main baddies in the Z era. So she contains elements from Frieza, Cell, and Majin Buu.
Ayo?
So she gets the tail from Frieza, she gets the candy powers from Buu, and she gets the absorption powers from Cell. So she is quite literally an amalgamation of the three.
They literally just could have remade Boo and had the same effect.
Yeah.
But again, we are talking Red Ribbon logic.
I mean, Toriyama tends to write things based on how cool they are rather than how they make sense.
I have heard things where he has allegedly forgotten what he's written in the lore.
Well, yeah, Danny Lockhart says Dragon lore is confusing.
It can be very confusing, but I still love Dragon Ball so much.
Me too.
Yeah, sue me.
Who cares if it's confusing?
It's fun. It's the right kind of dumb fun. And then
It's fun. That's the important thing. It's fun.
Imagine it became one of the four founders. One of the four grandpas of anime. You know, four grandpas of anime. Dang it! I can't English.
One of the forefathers of modern shonen anime.
Yes.
Was that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. I'll give it the same I'll give it the same eye shape on how I designed my. Let's see.
Oh, I'll have to change. I'll have to remember that when I go back to my promotional picture, because I finished shading. Shading 3 out of 5. So the only ones left are Violette and Ziegler. I saved them for last because they're the most difficult.
What? Oh, nothing beats the confusing lore that is Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm leaving. Oh, come on, bro. I'm so sad.
Although I found that Kingdom Hearts lore is easier to understand if you compare it to Star Wars.
Huh. Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, the concept of light and darkness, just compare it to the light and dark side of the Force.
Oh.
And Keyblades are lightsabers.
Well, huh. Okay. I know the lore of Kingdom Hearts just fine. Shall I explain it? Says Phantom8.
Very appropriate emoji to follow that.
Yes, my vibrating gremlin emoji.
You need to have like a toggle, like people like pay enough bits or use enough feathers, and just go goblin mode.
Let's go goblin mode, my precious.
Oh. I wonder if this week would things go well when it comes to the D&D session. If not, then that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we might have to skip this week just because of how chaotic things are on my end.
Yeah, not to mention for me, work is getting a little. It's been actually pretty tame. Actually, it's been comfortable these last 2 days because I've been coming home at like 2. But
Nice.
That's no, not nice. I don't get paid enough. But
Oh, right. I think in terms of free time, not in terms of paycheck.
well, I used to do that too. Then I had to be an adult and pay bills.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
contract work, right?
Oh, I need to redeem a hydrate, and I gotta redeem a yeah. Okay.
Hydrate first to do it well.
Yeah.
Oh, cute!
Yes, I am dating a house gremlin who has got some cat blood in her, and it's adorable.
You know what? I am dating a house gremlin who is more gremlin than cat. She is a dice hoarder.
Ah.
I swear, we really need to make a shelf that is dedicated to all the dice.
We have a lot. Most of it's mine.
Steve is dating a Nekomata.
What's a Nekomata?
If my memory kind of serves right, they're kind of like a two-tailed cat yokai.
Hey. I guess I'm gonna do my own research. Here we go, Mario.
It's a time for the research. Woohoo!
Okay, this looks pretty good so far.
Mamma mia, time to research.
It is a yokai of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
2 tails.
Mm-hmm.
And the first human depiction I see is a loli, which you are not.
Is it the one that is from Fire Force?
I don't know.
What is her features?
White hair, white fur.
Then I got nothing.
Oh yeah, the one where her gag is essentially how she's clumsy and always gets stripped.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh god.
I really need to make a disappointed emo for this PNG tuber avatar because that's what I'm feeling at the moment.
Yeah, that is just.
I was having so much fun reading Fire Force until she came along. I mean, I like fan service, but then there's too much that really just
See, my favorite kind of fan service is when it's true to the character. Like, imagine if there's Like, imagine if it's like a proper defining moment for this one character, where it's a moment of triumph. That's the kind of fan service I like.
Ah. Fair enough. It does, I can see your point. High School DxD. I've never actually I've never actually seen that series, but I've heard it's actually pretty good. Is it?
I have. I was a horny high schooler at the time, but I've seen it.
That's
I never looked into it. Sorry.
Boobs. Just boobs.
It is an anime.
It is definitely that kind of show. The one that is borderline on being the H tag.
Ah, borderline pornographic.
so-
Got it.
Yeah.
So kind of like How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, where one of the characters' lines was, "I became an adventurer because reasons."
I don't know, but
Okay, let's see here. Now I need to figure out an example for my full color pictures. Oh wait, this is perfect!
I mean, I just love the idea that an actual anime has the literal scripted line, "I became an adventurer because reasons."
that is pretty good. Yeah, Superstar. For you, it was middle school. For me, it was in high school, like very late high school, early college. It was definitely a horny anime, and I was horny at the time, so.
No, we all. I mean. What,
Oh, Danny.
oh,
Guess
okay.
he's too curious.
Okay, sure. Well, why not? But let me just wet my whistle a little bit. Okay, since Danny wants to.
Oh boy!
Honey, don't make me come over there.
I think you mean no. Oh no!
You have broken Phantome. Well done.
What? You think this innkeeper is nothing but is nothing but a goofy it's nothing but goofs that you can easily abuse with all the pillows as in this inn? No, even I have my own tricks up my sleeves.
You might even say she's adorable.
Oh no, Bubba's here. Bubba, what are you doing?
Danny has requested it.
Bubba, what are you doing?
I have no idea what just happened.
Would you rather I motorboat something else on stream?
What? No. Why are you this way?
What? Want the shifter to come out? No, I know what you're doing. Now we have a Gracie here on the bed.
Yeah, she's making bread with the bed. Okay,
It's getting spicy, Jay, and I have also broken Phantome apparently.
I have no words.
I am so sorry, you guys. You guys, are you gonna be okay? Is everyone?
I'm good.
Is it?
I'm good. I am just fine.
I'm unfazed.
Besides, if I really wanted to mess with this lady, I could just drop her face instead.
You're going into the jar. 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 You're going to the jar. You're going to the jar.
I demand to be eaten in the jar if this is my fate.
Yeah!
I am taking
I'm outta
you
here.
to Wii. He's back now. He's.
Do not fly a 3-point landing! Ow, my knees!
Oof.
Ouchies.
Oh, relax.
Well.
He's fine.
Well, that's not painful.
I just throw him like how Future Trunks would in Spider Z.
You need to be stopped.
Ah. No, hang on. I can do better. You need to be stopped!
Here's the funny thing, hun. I'm bailing myself out.
What? Oh, son of a crackerjack. Sorry.
Goodbye, I'm getting out of the jar.
Sorry, Jay, the chat has spoken.
Oh no.
It's your turn, buddy.
Well, I should have known this would have happened.
Cheeky bastard.
Yep, my own medicine gets turned against me.
This is for your puns, asshole.
Hey! My puns are funny!
No bully!
Don't bully my puns!
Honey, this isn't me bullying. This is me essentially talking shit.
Oh,
If you want me to
dang.
bully, I'll turn full drill sergeant on the face.
So Spyro of Space just redeemed to put Steve back.
Okay, I'm getting back in the jar! I'm getting back in the jar, apparently! The jar is my home now, it seems.
Don't worry, I made some arrangements in there. You'll find there's a lounger in there that you can use for a bed.
Okay.
You're gonna be fine. Look, I'll just put you here for a little bit and then you're there.
It's a jar of holding, so there's more than enough space in there.
Puppies were nice.
Well then.
Grace! Oh no, she got into my lap again. No, not that.
You want me to take her out?
I mean, she's purring. She's being cute. I mean,
Yes.
As long as she's not up all over.
on one hand, it's nice to have a cat in my lap. On the other hand, I'm okay. God, oh god, she's rubbing. Oh god. Aw, Gracie, such a cute girl. Such a sweet girl. Okay.
It's almost like
Oh,
she
shit.
sensed the chaos and came to intervene.
Well, it's either that or she's demanding food.
Grace, Grace. I know you like to rub your face under the pen, but I kind of needed a drop. The jar is jail. Yeah, it can be that way. And the only way you can actually bail yourself is either you redeem 50 feathers and send somebody else to take that plushie's place, or they're bailed out by the by the bits and the subs or anything else in between. Mostly bits though. So if you feel like if you like to show your support by so if you like to support your artist as well as bail out any plushie that's in the jar, feel free to donate some bits.
Donate to the bits. Do it. Do it. Do it, cowards!
Okay. I think maybe the holiday season is coming up, such as Thanksgiving. I'm debating whether or not should I actually spruce up the inn for the holiday or not.
Certainly wouldn't hurt.
I mean, this early in the game? Or rather, this late in the game, I should say?
Yeah?
I guess I don't see a reason not to.
Although, in our part of the world, we kind of reached the point where With constant rolling blackouts, putting up Christmas decorations is frowned upon.
Hmm.
Oh, thank you, Superstar, thank you very much. But yeah,
It might also be used by people to flex whether or not they have a generator running.
Oh, hey, I think that's one of my pals.
I think if anything, Steve and I are gonna get a Charlie Brown Christmas tree for our place.
Mm-hmm.
A Charlie Brown Christmas tree?
Very tiny and underwhelming.
Ah.
Thank you, Spyro. Thank you for the bits.
Aw, that's sweet.
200 bits. Not bad.
Whoa! I have one of those trees. Hey, it looks like we're not the only one who has the same idea.
Yeah. I mean, it's economical.
Uh-huh.
Just one question though. Where would we put the thing?
That actually is a good question. Maybe we could put it into one of the coffee tables?
Maybe.
Grace! No! Don't rub your face into the microphone! Gracie!
Are you sure she's not demanding food?
She might be hungry.
Come here, Grace.
I certainly hope the cat isn't making those noises.
Can you get maybe it's almost time to feed the cats? I mean, it's almost 5 here.
We don't know we should feed them till 6.
That is a good question. That's a good point. That's a good point. We'll hold her off for now.
Come here, Grace.
Wait, very tiny and underwhelming. And yet, that's not what she said. Joke. That's not what she said. Joke and sight. No, that's not what she said. That's what she said. Joke and sight. No, I mean like what he just said. Very tiny and underwhelming. And what Phantom Ace said.
And yet, that's not what you said.
That's what she
Is
said.
not what she said.
Yep. You got it now, didn't you?
I do. It's that's what. It's just. There's nothing clever about it. It's just that's what she said. That's all he said. At least be clever about it, damn.
You got it. You good? He's not good. He'll be. I'm sure he'll be fine.
I will be fine because I have a cat in my arms.
Good.
Kitten.
Yes, and she is very cute. Hello, Joe.
I guess you could say he's not kidding around.
I swear you two will make a good. I swear you the dynamic with these two. The moment Jay makes a pun, Morris just responds with one of the soundboards.
Yep. Oh, it's a cat man. Speaking of cats.
Oh, hey, Catman.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Grace. You do not want to be here, do you?
She is terrified, isn't she?
Yeah, I'm letting her go.
All right.
I got my pets in.
There we go.
Speaking of cats, where's Joe and Cole?
Likely in the bedroom.
Those two are closely tied, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I think those two got really tied to each other the moment we just moved in.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree on this one.
Phantom Ace says, I'm hearing these great jokes, but no rim shot. Doje Me deserves some justice. I agree. Why do I get a trombone instead of a rim shot? You're using the wrong instrument, Morris!
Here you go. Put one in.
I'll take it.
You two are just shitpost incarnate. You should not be allowed to work together, and yet you do to cause healthy helping of chaos.
I mean, this inn runs on chaotic neutral energy.
And yet I'm the lawful neutral guy.
One of the few lawful neutrals. I'm sure you're not the only one.
I like to think that I'm more chaotic good.
Hold on a second, my nose is stuffy again. I forgot to take my Allegra today.
Oh boy.
You man, you should have done that before the stream. Then you'd be ready to go.
Bruh! Don't make me put you back there.
I must admit, I'm quite happy with the state of affairs, but I'm not the target of the jar for the moment. And yes, I'm very much aware that I've just painted a target on my back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please don't jinx yourself, mate.
Yeah.
I've grown used to the confines of the jar. I'm pretty sure I've set up an alternate room in there as well.
Yeah, don't get too... Yeah, don't do that to yourself, otherwise things might target Harry for you.
Don't make me plop you into one of my flight simulators.
Why would you put me in there? For a flight of fancy?
For God's sake, stop!
You got all these poor boys over there.
Then again, I might drive you plain crazy.
Definitely a GPU 10. He definitely needs a GPU 10.
What's a GPU 10?
2,000 pounds of laser guided high explosive.
Oh, I see.
I would prefer to use a Gao 9. Instead of just to this person in particular, it's to whom it may concern.
Bro, what do you... what?
Do you mean 8?
I don't know. Such methodology might blow up in your face.
Because if I'm thinking of what you are thinking, I think you mean the 8.
8 barrels of hell? Yes.
Yeah, Gao 8. And yes, I do have that available. It's actually quite satisfying, flying the hog.
Well, for now, let's just leave it on the Counter-Strike.
Oh god.
Make it stop!
The paper plane in, everybody. Paper plane in.
Look at it this way. I am all for. I am all for.
Plane in. I see
what have you done?
I saw what you're laughing.
Do I have to go God of War on this one?
No, no bully.
Yeah, no bully. No bully.
What is brown and sticky?
What?
A stick.
Oh no.
You're forcing me to come down to your level.
Not yet, stop. I'm begging you, not yet.
Why don't crabs give to charity? Because they are selfish, boy.
I was gonna say because they're penny pinchers.
That also works.
Son of a bitch!
I have this a new technology that allows one to be transported to another room. It's called a door.
What have we done? What have we done?
I have also created a new viewing instrument that allows one to view outside of a room. It's called a window.
I see you seized the window of opportunity. I'm sorry, I'm being a pain with these window puns.
Hey. Jake, come here.
Oh!
Oh my!
You could have just said, I like your cut, G.
You did not deserve the benefit of having that warning.
Brad, no, don't bully.
Oh. Just.
Oh, the immense pain I can feel in this voice.
Superstar M64 says, I got another one for you. Why can't animals in the zoo take tests? Because there's always going to be a cheetah.
This is the paper plane in, everybody. We have gone through doing commissions to being filled with all the puns galore in this segment. Oh.
Yep, I am heavily armed with puns.
And I'm heavily armed with 308.
Please don't be.
What you're doing is harmless. You're threatening me over wordplay.
I know, and I feel justified.
Bruh, don't.
Rah! Superstar M64 has another one. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck.
Oh.
See what you did there. That's clever.
Are they referring to flies?
A girl who has long hair and tells a lot of jokes is named Rapunzel. Ah, man. I love that. I remember that one. I saw it in a Laffy Taffy once.
I never had a Laffy Taffy in a long time.
Honestly, I only like the banana
what
one.
now?
Laffy Taffy? It's a type of candy.
Ah.
Yeah, there's always jokes on the wrapper, hence the term Laffy Taffy. The jokes on the wrapper are basic at best.
That is usually the way of things.
I think when it comes to candy, my favorite go-to candy lately is the Kinder Bueno and let's see, and Skittles. A girl like me wants her Skittles.
Oh yeah, I remember that. There was this one time where I thought that that Skittles had like titanium alloys in them, and therefore you shouldn't eat it. So we had to look that up on stream.
Titanium alloy. Why on earth would such an expensive metal be in a children's
I
candy?
don't know. It was some kind of metal to help make the dye on the candy more vibrant.
I mean, if you want to shatter the child's teeth, titanium would be a good addition.
No, hang on. It was something else.
I would certainly hope so, because if
It's not
titanium
a
ended up in my
No, it was titanium something, but it wasn't like it was titanium sulfate. No, that can't be it.
What?
Regardless, titanium is insanely strong.
No, forget it. I'm clearly off my rocker here. My memory's not as good as I want it to be.
I'm inclined to.
You're in the end, we're all insane.
Either way, it was a dumb article, and I honestly should have done a little more research. See, this is why I'm better at jokes and puns than actually being smart.
Well, that's okay. That's one of your many strengths.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see what we got so far. Okay, she's starting to come out pretty good, you guys.
Oh no, the chat is dissolved into making a bunch of puns.
Oh god, what have we done? Oh god.
I take full responsibility for this.
I mean,
Let's see. What am I missing here? Let me look into.
Oh shit.
I guess this looks pretty okay. So all we gotta do now is start doing the polishing ups.
Yeah.
I mean, there are worse things to have in your Twitch chat than pun bombardment.
Yeah, could be a lot of worse things. Puns are probably more harmless, although they can be distracting. I would know. Jeez, my own chat likes puns a bit too much.
The character design is looking clean, Mikoto. Thank you.
Indeed.
The client has asked me to draw their Dragonborn character, and I aim to deliver. I also gave them the link to my Twitch chat, to my Twitch, so that they could get to see this live. So
You know if they're watching?
I don't know, but I'm just gonna say that they pretty much are.
Oh, Too Refined says they're the client.
Oh, my bad. Okay, hi. I am so sorry, my guy. I didn't.
It's not for sale, you son of a wacky monkey. That's now get the fuck out of my house.
What?
What the hell?
What?
I think Morris might be testing a few different sound clips.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if we'll be able to do the backgrounds. The least I can do is actually push to finish this until it's full details, and then work onto the backgrounds offline. I forgot the tip of her tail. Oh my goodness!
Oh yeah, you did. Unless she has a very short tail.
Yep. Be sure to save, honey.
Oh right. Nothing kills an artist drive more than you made so much progress only for it to reveal you did not make any you forgot to save.
Yes, undone progress is the ultimate motivation killer.
Yep. Let's make that tail a little bit longer/higher.
If it were me, I'd add a little more curve to it.
Curve?
Yeah, a little more curve to the tail.
Maybe towards the tip.
Yeah, towards the tip.
Hold on, hang on there for a second.
I'm also discovering I think I have a minor issue where I end up accidentally pressing my left mouse button in quick succession twice, which is causing me issues. And I'm thinking that it's not my mouse because this is a brand new one, but rather it's my hands, which is concerning.
That does sound a little bit concerning. That's not normal.
Oh, you know
it might
what?
be
I just
normal. The problem is I'm getting older.
Oof. That's a
I'm
bit.
only in my 30s. I'm only in my 30s. It shouldn't be this quick.
I'm 27 right now. Got 3 more years to my 20s.
But you're still in the good part.
I don't know if I should reveal my age.
Don't do anything you're not comfortable with.
Yeah, don't. Don't if you don't feel okay with it.
It's just that, it took me a lot to actually come to terms about my age because, well, because given that I'm getting older, I don't feel as, well, what's the right word for the job? What?
Appealing?
Yeah.
I have to come over there and prove you wrong.
What do you, I think I'm good, given I just remembered.
Yeah, don't forget you do have someone living with you at the moment who does find you very attractive.
Yes.
I've also been thinking about doing something with, you know, that tweet that's been going on lately where the immersion tweet that's been that stupid tweet about immersion and bunch. That VTubers do not look exactly what their that VTubers in real life do not look exactly what their model looks like.
What's their point? Some people are VTubing as freaking dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure they don't look like dinosaurs in real life.
Exactly.
True.
I mean, some
It's
people-
meant to be a virtual avatar.
Yeah, whoever's complaining about VTubers not looking like the person they're played by is missing the entire damn point.
I think it's because somebody made a dumb point where the VTuber avatar they portrayed is well, pale skin or white skin when the person who played them is darker in comparison.
What's their point?
Exactly. I mean, it's
Samurai Jack is played by a black person, and you don't see anyone complaining. Heck, people don't even know sometimes.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing with bigotry. They are looking for the differences. If they can't tell, then they don't care. But they insist that there's some major problem, but they literally couldn't tell you if the person wasn't standing in front of them what's wrong with the person.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
They're just trying to stir up trouble.
Yeah, and it's.
I mean, I'm trying not to use provocative language to describe the person in question, but I have my opinions as to the type of bigot that they are.
I will say this though. I've been thinking about hopping into the trend of that too, because VTubers out there are doing their thing where they post their in real life pictures next to their avatars to prove the point further home. And I wanted to do something similar to the same because, well, I want to admit I do not have actual silver eyes in person, okay?
I would be concerned if your eyes were silver.
Yeah, no kidding. My eyes aren't like emerald green, yet I always portray my character with the stuff, so whatever.
I mean, about 80% physically, or 60% physically, does the character does this avatar look similar to how I am in real life? I do not have silver eyes, nor do I look, I don't know how else to finish that, but the silver eyes, yeah, I do not have that in real life. I actually have hazel eyes.
Yeah, and Phantom says, and I'm not a chimera with purple eyes wielding soul magic. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
And God, that's just for most of them. Then there's ones like me.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I'm also not in real life. I'm not like my avatar who has silver eyes and a lot of secrets that is hiding underneath underneath the pillows she made.
There are secrets in the pillows?
You did not hear that. Don't worry about it.
So far, the only secret that we've been asking questions about is where the hell they keep coming from.
I mean, if you guys were able to, well, I did run this up.
Here we go.
I mean, I said this before that. I said this before that if you guys were able to meet the tweet, the 30-mark tweet, you will unhook the next secret of me.
Yep.
So retweet! Retweet, dang it!
Because so far we have unhooked this much, okay?
Can't believe I'm gonna quote Persona. I will reveal your true form!
You wouldn't.
On that subject, Mr. Morris is pretty much... It's based off a younger version of me and a more clean-shaven version of me. But, before I ended up with the beard and stash that I have now, so...
Oh! Only one! There's only one retweet left and then that thing will be finally, the second tier will be finally unlocked.
Do it! Someone do it! Do it! I can't redo my retweet! It won't count!
I'll bring this up
Grace
again.
is back. Grace is back.
I'll bring this up again into the chat. I'll bring this up again, okay?
Do it.
See to it that it is done.
And tweet until it is done.
Okay, given that I've already thickened up some corners of the ink right there, it's time for me to start coloring. 30?
We hit 30! We hit 30!
Oh!
Yes!
Oh!
Well, that didn't take long.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay.
Success.
I have a baby in my lap now.
Success. We have been awarded additional time.
Okay. Hold up. Okay, oh god. Okay. Okay, hold up. One at a time.
Do
Now
it.
it's time for me to finally do the thing. The second part of the lore secret has been revealed.
Poof.
Babies are small. Yes, she is very small and very adorable. Gracie is very cute.
My goodness, I need a stretch. Oof. I think it's about time for me to make this tweet, should I?
Mm-hmm.
The crest of the crest of the wings. Never thought I'd actually see that again from my armor.
Wait a minute. Is that a mace?
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
What an amazing reveal! I thought that was just like a feather duster.
And, ooh, yes, Phantome, that is indeed armor. That was from when me and her used to go out wandering back in the day.
You didn't see anything.
I'm calling it now. War cleric.
Alright, I'm gonna make this tweet right now into my Okay. Where is it? Oh, I am not using that folder.
Oh.
Is that the sauce?
You know.
It's the weird shit.
It's the weird stuff she's into.
Speaking of, I think I might post a thing that I got.
Yes, Phantom A, that folder.
I'm gonna post something.
I am sorry. I would answer, but I am very distracted because I have a baby. I have a baby in my lap and she's
Tweet
cute.
has been made into my You done it, chat. You've actually unlocked the second part of the secret.
It's probably
Now
also in your
here's
best
another
interest not to answer that question for the sake of your own lifespan.
Which question was that?
I forget which one we were actually talking about, to be honest. Kind of distracting myself here because I am doing multiplayer admin stuff.
I'm just gonna post a little thing in the.
Okay, so let's see.
Innocent
Is it okay if we take a bit of a 5-minute break so I can actually use the bathroom and refill my water junk?
Oh, go ahead. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the video producer right now. And I'm gonna go to Chronos. Stage manager. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. So, I'm gonna use the bathroom and then we'll finally get back to work and do coloring.
Okay, so what should we do to talk about in the meantime?
That
I'm gonna
is
post
a
something
tough
in the NSFW chat that I got.
Oh, we can only talk so much about that.
That sort of chat under the proviso that you don't look further into the artist's gallery.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna look anyway. Like, I don't do that stuff.
That's fair. Anyway, I'm trying to just see whether or not I can still do this.
Okay, let's
Here's
see
a,
here.
thing that's canonical, but also a bit suggestive.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Actually, while we're waiting for Mokoto to come back, can I show you guys something I'm working on?
Sure, just give me a second to take this thing off so I can have a look.
Cool. I'm just trying to revise my commissions and actually create a proper sheet for it.
Alright.
I just posted in the TV
Okay.
chat.
Yeah, there are a number of artist friends who've been going over their commission pages.
One of my pals is letting me use her sheet as a reference point.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay, can I reach the carrier before sundown?
Just trying to determine what I can draw and what I can't draw at the moment.
Yeah, there we go. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm also trying to determine if I should allow discounts or not.
Hmm.
Maybe I can allow discounts from like really close friends. I'm allowed a little nepotism, right?
Oh, I mean, it's your business. It's subject to whatever you want it to be subject to.
Yeah, that's fair. I keep pretending it is my own business.
Let me see if my buddy's posted his new comm sheet.
Let's see. I've actually drawn a couple D&D characters myself a couple of times to refine. I can share some of my stuff if you're interested.
Sorry, say that again?
Sorry, I was talking to the chat.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind sharing my friend's item, but he's asleep right now, and so I don't have the opportunity to ask him whether or not I have permission to share it yet, because I don't believe his new comm sheet's done.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, he basically color-coded the various levels of the commission. So like a full headshot was in blue, a waist up shot is in red, and full body is in purple.
Oh, I should look into color coding mine. Right now everything's in black and white, save for the example pictures. I'm wondering if I should color code it to look a bit like
what I mean by color code is like got a black and white image, and the color of the background is like dividing up into the various height levels that can be commissioned. So like a headshot, waist up shot, etc.
Ah, I see. I see.
Okay. Okay.
I thought it was a neat little way of doing it. Welcome back.
Alright. Thank God that needed break is what I need. 5 minutes.
Yeah, you came back pretty dang quickly.
Well, I don't want to keep anyone. I don't want to keep the chat waiting. So 5 minutes is all I need.
Well, fortunately, we kept the chat entertained with discussions about art and commissions.
Oh,
Yep.
how'd that go?
I shared my
Pretty
current
well,
progress on my commission sheet, and also your client ended up being interested in looking at my gallery.
That's great. That's really great.
I
I
sure
encourage
did.
it because we artists need to support other artists, you know?
And I also shared a bit of a canonical picture that I got an artist to draw.
Cool.
Yeah, but that's in that particular room.
Oh, looks like your client really liked my Shadow Monk version of Bruce Kisaragi.
Hey!
So fun fact. What I did for Halloween this year is I drew my Agency of Magic characters as D&D races and classes.
Oh,
so
cool.
Yeah, so these guys all have canonical versions, but these are if they were put into a D&D context.
I mean, it is a pretty fun idea.
Yeah, I had fun with it.
Okay, given that this one is, I guess I have to pull the colors right. Otherwise, they're gonna come up as muddy.
And if you really liked, Bruce as a Shadow Monk, here's what he looks like in the main canon.
That's a really bright blue. Okay. There we go.
That's a nice shade of blue.
If you need to play around with the colors in a bit, that's fine. Okay. Please info dump about your character. Too Refined just said.
Oh, you mean my character?
Go right ahead.
Alright, well, Bruce Kisaragi is a half-elvish ninja who works for the Agency of Magical Balance and Research. He is a bit of a wild card in the main character's team, and he's the type of guy who pretty much does whatever he wants, and he is also a massive flirt with the ladies. Picture like Brock from Pokemon, only he has a higher success rate. He is very charismatic, and if you were to take the likes of Joseph Joestar and put it into a fantasy setting, this would be him.
Ah, another young Joseph archetype.
Yep. I even
the monk route.
Yep, I even went with I even based his main artwork off of one of Joseph's poses.
I actually went the Cobalt Soul route, but a similar premise. Well, the backstory is quite different.
What does Cobalt Soul do again?
It basically allows you to use your key info in order to glean information in a variety of ways. So, like at first level, you get the ability. Your first level Cobalt Soul lets you use a key point effectively to guarantee, I think it was, advantage against an opponent by basically detecting the weaknesses. There's another one where you can have an ability where if you strike a target and use key points, then the target has to truthfully answer any question, but they are aware of the effect.
Okay.
Okay, that looks
And
pretty
I was
good.
also thinking of combining it with at least enough rogue as a subclass to give me Shadow Step or whatever it's called. Because I do think that monks, low-level monks in 5e are very vulnerable in terms of being able to dodge damage because they are glass cannons.
They are designed to be glass cannons, yes.
And with only
But they can
3
be so
key
fun to
points-
play as. They can be so
Yeah,
fun
right.
to play as.
With only 3 key points at the start, it becomes difficult to play it well.
Alright, where's the client's character? There we go. Wait, what am I doing? There we go.
Oh, too refined. If you see the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure influence in Bruce, then there's one other thing. He dyes his hair. Like he regularly dyes his hair, so his color palette changes regularly. So yeah, there's even more JoJo influence.
Clever.
It's just that blue and red have been the most consistent color set that I've been able to come up with for him.
That sounds like a good. That sounds good. All right. Well, that
Kid, that makes me so happy that you enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds pretty cool, Gabe.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, now that looks really. Wait, I think I might need to spruce up their eye a little bit because it looks a little bit muddied. Let's brighten her up.
Ooh.
Dave?
Sorry, was concentrating, but that was a 3-wire. I'm happy with that.
with the horns, or let alone the rest of the. But I think I can try making something work. I hope. Lord help me. Okay.
I reckon you'll figure it out.
I think I may have an idea. I'm gonna use the same technique I use when it comes to Ziegler scales. Okay, where's that brush? Pattern. Where art thou is the brush I use on Ziegler. Oh, no. I need to lock this.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, that's the brush. Okay. There was one artist that I randomly made that my character's hair blue, and I loved it so much, I kept it for every iteration since. Aw, that's pretty cool.
Oh, it's funny you mentioned that, because the character I was talking about earlier, Bruce, he actually does have a twin brother that I'm trying to design, and his hair is cyan.
What is it now?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to make them different enough from each other. Get me? I've been doing a lot of experimentation, because Bruce is like, you know, the ninja guy, but I'm trying to make the other guy the engineer. So I'm trying to figure out if I should make his body type different, or if theirs should be, or if they should look exactly the same. It's weird. I've been working on it for a long time. Yeah, just one of the things I've been struggling on.
I'm sure you can pull something out of your butt.
Probably. I just need to figure something out.
Phrasing. But anyway.
Yeah, I've been thinking of making him like a mechanic engineer. His role in the team is that he is more like the guy in the chair, right? But what I want to do with him is I want to make him like, I want to make a drone character that he operates on missions. Like a little robot for him to control.
Are you thinking of going the artificer route to do that?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Are you thinking of going artificer to do that?
Maybe. I mean, the idea that I was going for with this robot in particular is I was thinking of borrowing a note from Kate Sith in Final Fantasy VII. Where he looks like a walking, talking cat, but he's actually just a machine.
Interesting. You could also go the route of robotic familiar.
A robotic familiar? That's actually not a terrible idea.
At least rather using the concept or the in-game rules of a familiar and using it for a robot companion.
Oh, this isn't for D&D. I'm actually writing an original story.
Okay, well then you don't need to worry about that at all.
But that's not a terrible idea.
What happened?
We were just
What
talking about Jay's idea for an original story character.
Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to dominate your stream with my own crap.
No, I was actively asking you about it because I missed part of it.
Oh, okay. So basically,
Yeah, I remember the part about the drone bit, but everything after that I missed because I had to take my headphones off.
Oh, okay. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a I'm trying to refine a twin brother character for the ninja that I was talking about earlier, and make him into an engineer of sorts, a guy in the chair for the main team. So I was thinking about having him still be present with a robotic character, and a robotic familiar was suggested, but I had to say that, you know, this isn't for D&D. It's for an original story.
Yeah, I made the original recommendation on the assumption that it was, so that was my bad.
You know, too refined. Actually, it's something. It's funny you should just suggest that, because I was thinking about maybe making him a bit stockier. I just wasn't sure how stocky to make him.
Too refined, are you okay with the scales that look like this? Because I did where I could, and this is as much as I could try to make it work. Okay, that's good. Thank you. All right, I'll see where I can go from there. Oh, wait, what?
So I do have an idea in mind for what his hair looks like. That hasn't been the issue. It's more his body.
What's wrong with it?
So I don't know if I didn't. Basically, what I was struggling with is I didn't know if I should make him look more one-to-one with Bruce, or if I should make him slimmer or stockier or chubby. I don't know. It's something I've been experimenting with.
I know I missed my initial opportunity, but I have to at least take the opportunity to try and do this one. His problem is that he has ligma. His body has ligma.
No. I know that joke. I know that joke. I'm not falling for it.
Okay.
Nice try.
I had to try it at least once.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
Babe, you okay?
Yeah, I just came dangerously close to passing out for the night.
Oh.
What the hell did you do?
Went to go lay in the bed. It's very comfy. Albeit, the only thing that kept me up was the cold in my feet.
Oh, that's why I try to keep socks on whenever I'm indoors around this time of year.
Not a bad idea, actually.
Also, thicker socks. There are thicker socks that are made to be a bit warmer.
I seriously need to get myself some thicker socks or something.
I need to get myself an entire winter attire fairly soon. Because as it turns out, going from somewhere where it never snows to a place where it snows regularly in the winter is probably going to need that as a requirement.
Yep. Might want to look into some like thermals as well.
That is the plan. So we kind of have a catch-22 that no store, including like the winter clothing stores here in South Africa, has proper snow winter clothing. Our definition of winter is single digits Celsius.
Why am I not?
You can try to avoid it, but it'd be no use.
I just came back. I don't need ire from you right now.
The only snow I've ever seen has been on the Stellenbosch Mountains on the opposite side of town. I remember was sitting on the University of Cape Town campus looking over when we had one of the smog-free days. It was quite a sight. But never actually touched snow myself.
Oh, you're gonna get your chance next year. Way too much.
Yes, my father has explained to me that snow is fun the first time, not after all the others.
See, I'm the type of guy who enjoys running out in snow. I don't like driving in it.
Yeah, but the main thing is, I don't have winter clothing, so I don't have things like snow/waterproof boots, and I'm not a big fan of getting things like trench foot, so.
That reminds me. I need to invest in some snow boots now that I've moved out of my folks' house.
You mean you didn't take your original pair with you?
So they're not mine. They're not mine. Technically, they're my dad's.
That old chestnut.
Would it be a miracle and a half that it snows again here in Texas?
Yes.
It depends. It depends on the part of Texas that you're in.
I would say, but I want to at least keep some eminence.
Well, as long as the power grid stays intact this time, but then again, who am I to talk about a functioning power grid?
Ooh, yeah.
That's a lot of red.
I think that's the point, huh?
Oh well.
At least it makes fun.
One of the spikes on the tail turned red too.
Don't worry, that'll be fixed.
Okay, for now I must call it a night because it's nearly 2 in the morning and I need to be up for work.
Oh.
Okay. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Dave. Alright. I think we can try going as far as the, I think we could try going as far as the flats or shading of this commission, and then I'll work on everything else offline. You know?
Oh my god.
Huh?
There, Elon Musk welcoming back Ligma and Johnson. I'm gonna put this in the shit post. Look at this guy's face.
Hey yo.
Oh, did you hear that Elon Musk's mom actually said that we should stop being mean to him?
Hey yo.
Like that actually happened. Like Elon Musk actually got his mom and said, "Listen, my mom says you guys have to stop being mean to me."
Bro, what?
Look at that! Look on the left. Look at that guy's face.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, he looks so displeased to be there. Oh my goodness.
Let me take a look at this, because I'm not curious. Shit posts.
That face says it all.
Oh.
Like he's not even pretending to be happy, pleased to see that. To see this guy.
Let me bring this up to you, chat, so you guys can actually see this. Hold on. I'm bringing this up into the end. Okay, I'm bringing this in the stream. There it is. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this poor guy's face. He looks so. He really doesn't look like he wants to be there. He looks like he's dead inside. I'm sorry.
He is.
See, he looks like he'd rather put his hand around Musk's neck than his back.
I can't say.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try to... What am I gonna work on next? Ah! But yeah, what do you think of that as a plan, you guys? I'll try to work as far as flats, if not maybe just I think I'll go as far as doing flats and then work my way from there. I mean, and then call it from there.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me.
Because as much as I really...
Tyrifine says, "Hello, darkness, my old friend."
Because as much as I really want to go all out, you know, I think I really should start taking into considering of the new time zone changes. Because I used to come from a land where daylight savings wasn't a thing.
Tell me about it. I heard that we were trying to phase it out, but it's still here.
But it feels weird.
Oh, Trill. Oh, it's cute.
Is that a Joe?
It's Grace.
Ah. Alright, what's her toes?
Although I think I did wake her up.
Oh dear.
Joe the sweet bean.
The bean.
Not Joe the sweet bean.
Grace the Cuddlebug.
Ah. I heard this year was the last time they were going to do daylight savings. Wait, that's a thing?
Is it?
Yes! Okay, I actually did know. I actually was right.
Huh? What's going on?
So apparently, daylight savings actually is being phased out by the the U.S. This is the last year, or so I've heard. I knew that that they were gonna try and phase it out either this year or last year. Oh my gosh, last year was a year ago.
Oh no.
That is how it goes.
Oh no, bro.
Grace.
Does that mean everyone will finally go in Hawaii time, that there is no such thing as daylight savings?
Well, not just Hawaii. Arizona's also doesn't have it.
Wait, what?
Arizona doesn't have daylight savings. The reason daylight savings was implemented in the first place was because of farmers, and since there isn't a lot of farmland in Arizona...
So, hence why they made the change.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. How far are we doing so far here, chat? It looks like she's coming off swimmingly. Oh.
For most engineering type characters, they have a body that goes either buff because they work heavy machinery and metal, or they're a body that is just like Surfer's bod. Okay, so depending on the stuff he works with and the times he stays up making...
I'm pretty sure it means making things, not thongs. Because why would an engineer need to make thongs?
I was gonna say tongs.
I was gonna say something else, but I don't think I should.
Oh dear. But I see what you mean, Spyro of Space. I'll look into that. Maybe I should make him like a little more bulky muscle. But then again, he is half elf, so I don't know how if that would work.
Well.
Hang on, I got you, bud. I got you. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Oh, I'm curious.
Just need to find the boy.
The boy?
Here comes that boy. Oh shit, what up? Frog on the unicycle.
Ah, that's a meme I haven't heard in a long time.
Here comes the boy! Hello, boy!
Okay, blue in both ends. Gotcha. The sooner I finally finish this last bit of Safe for Work, the sooner I'll finally tackle on the rest of the mountain of my other commissions. And as much as I really want to broadcast them, I can't. For a very, very good reason.
Yeah, I understand why.
Yeah. This ain't Picarto.
same reason I posted the.
Okay, what do you guys think so far? This is the flats. And I'm
Excellent.
most likely going to do the rest as soon as I'm finally eat up and finally get back into the swing of things. I'm most likely going to call it here. Oh, hold
Yeah,
on.
it's good work so far.
Okay, that did not. Okay, that's not what I. Okay. Okay. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That is worse. That's
What
worse.
did you do?
Oh boy.
I thought I could outline this, but no. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, so apparently Mikoto tried to use an outline layer effect, but apparently that wasn't quite up to scale with this particular brush.
Bruh. Okay, so yeah, the clown. I guess this looks pretty good. I'm most likely gonna do the rest later tonight after I had dinner. I really.
That reminds me.
I really.
That reminds me. I'm gonna be home alone with my dinner, so I'll probably come up with something.
You gonna be okay, my dude?
Yep. No, it's just the wife has D&D tonight.
Oh well. Okay.
Hang on. Okay, there we go. I have found two sides of the scale. There you go, Jake.
Ah, okay. Okay, this ought to be helpful.
But I guess this is where we're gonna call it here for now, and I'm most likely gonna I'll do the rest after dinner, but it's gonna be offline. So
Cool.
yeah, who should I raid? Ah, she's still on. That's good.
You talking about Melissa?
Yes.
Also, too refined. Thank you again for asking me about my characters. That was a delight that I didn't expect to have today.
All right, now I'm gonna make the
Oh,
email for her.
even better. I think no, that's.
So
That's
there
what I
we
thought it
go.
was.
There's the raid message. Now, if you make sure you copy that raid's message when you're gonna give it to her. So, and hopefully she might appreciate the extra views, because why not? She's currently talking about the Dungeon Master's Guide, and something I should have actually paid more attention to.
There you go. There you go, Jay. It's the first one in action.
But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, or we might try to do the Monster Hunter World stream. So yeah, catch y'all later. Good night.
Good night.
Night night.